Well, there it is. Game 2, Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls. The dunk, capital T, capital D. John Starks, 1993. Watch it again. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, man.
He got everybody in Chicago that night. Everybody on this one. So nice, we'll show it thrice here on the MSG 150. Alan and Monica here, and the man who authored that great play that everybody still talks about today, John Starks, joins us right now on the MSG 150 speed dial, presented by Fios by Verizon. Do you ever get tired of seeing that highlight, John?
Yeah, not really. It's something that has been with me, obviously, since it happened. And, it was a great play during that moment and at that time of the game.
Is it something that you've ever tried to reenact? Because I know I have.
You know what? I'm not sure if I can even dream about that. Especially at my age.
Well, the NBA Finals are going on right now, so having you right here is a great time to talk about what you're seeing in the finals between the Raptors and the Warriors, as a huge game is tonight. Obviously, if the Raptors can win this championship, get it done tonight. What are you seeing so far?
Well, I see a team like the Raptors who's playing probably the best basketball at the right time during these playoffs. One thing that I'm impressed about them is that they're like on a string. As you know, Alan, back during our days, that was our whole mentality, is being on a string on the defensive end of the court. And right now they're playing the best defensive game that you can play against an exceptional shooting team like Golden State.
When you look at how they've been able to do it in terms of offensive performances, Kawhi obviously has been tremendous, but would he be the one that you are most impressed by on that Raptors squad?
Oh, of course. He's been doing it all playoff long. And just watching him play, he just refused to let this team lose. And so you have to take your hat off to him coming into a season where you're not knowing if he's going to be there after the season. But just to give it his all and watch the team follow him. And it seems like to me that they're taking on his personality, is that they're not getting too high, they're not getting too low. They're just staying in the moment.
And you were a guy, when you played for the Knicks, especially early on in your career, you seemed to fit in perfectly here in New York. Your personality obviously fit in very well. Once that team got established under Pat Riley, a defensive team, a tough team as well, a team that played with a lot of emotion. When you watch this current young group of Knicks players now over the last season and see how they have emerged, I can't help but feel, and I know you always get this, we always try to find the next John Starks, who you're compared to. But I'm going to say Alonzo Trier really does remind me a lot of you, not necessarily game style, but more or less because he plays like he's got something to prove, and you played your whole career that way. Do you see it?
Yeah, I definitely see it. He has a lot to prove, coming out of college and, not knowing where he's going to be drafted at, and to be able to come in here and play with the tenacity that he plays with every night. I think the upside for him is just tremendous. And I like the way he attacks the basket, as you see here. And he's a very talented young man that can do great things in this league. He continues to work at his game. I think he's going to get better. I think this year was just a confidence builder for him, knowing that he can go out there and perform at a high level and make things happen.
John, I like the comparison to Zoe, right? And obviously you were able to do it as well, but could you talk to how difficult that is when you're trying to grind it out to make your dreams come true? I mean, I think with the draft coming up, we see guys that are highly touted and they get an opportunity to do it. But when you're scrapping day in and day out and continuing to have to prove yourself, what is the most paramount thing in terms of your focus?
The most important thing is that you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you belong at this level. I knew coming into this league when I first came out of college, obviously I wasn't drafted. So I had to go in and just grind it out and knowing that I can go out there and play amongst the greatest players in the world. And that's what you see in Trier. I think he truly believed that he can be a very talented player in this league, but also I think he can be an all-star in this league. if he continued to work at his game. That's the mentality that I had, just coming out, just knowing that, the odds are against me, but I know that my talent level is definitely at this level where I can go out and play and be productive for an NBA team.
It's definitely the story that you definitely lived through. And for him right now, if he can get to the level that you got to, that'd be pretty impressive. Now, what's also impressive is the amount of time that you've put in with your foundation, the John Starks Foundation, and the amount of scholarships that foundation has given out. Tell us more about that.
Man, I am truly blessed that my foundation has been going strong since 1994 when I first started it, to give out scholarships to kids that are in need from a financial standpoint, to be able to, help them realize their dreams. I didn't see many players' foundations come and go, but with the support of people here in New York, it continued to go, become very strong over the years, and we continue to help so many incredible kids. I know I was one of those kids coming out of high school. I wasn't offered a scholarship, so I had to go and apply for grants like a lot of these kids do. And I know how tough that is. And so I just wanted to give back in that way and give them opportunity, the same opportunity that I had coming out of college. Is, all I need is a chance. And you give any kids a chance, they're going to make the most of it. And that's what I try to do.
All you have to do is go to the website and see that long list of names of the scholarships that have been given out already. I think the list is since 2006, and you got to keep scrolling. It's really incredible the work you've done there, John. So we appreciate that, and of course appreciate a few minutes here talking to us.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, John.
John Starks, again, the guy that everywhere he goes, he's asked about the dunk, but also there's a lot of people that loved just how hard he played in New York, that spirit he played with. And when you see Alonzo Trier, you do see a lot of similarities in those games.
Absolutely.
For more great videos from the MSG 150, check out right there. And remember, our show is on Monday through Thursday, 8 to 10:30 p.m. on MSG Network and MSG Go.